The north of Limousin, the south of Berry, a place in history where in the Middle Ages the Crown of France and the Crown of England engaged in fierce struggles and battles. Birthplace of Eleanor of Aquitaine, she was the Queen of France and then Queen of England. Witness to this troubled past, the many fortresses and bastides, some still in their authentic states. Since this turbulent period, the region has begun to develop and forge its face today, that of bocage and unspoiled nature. As if asleep, this region represents the last great bocage in France, offering not only authentic landscapes, but also an unparalleled biotope and biodiversity. This region deserves our support to preserve it for future generations. Today, another threat, another invader, is eyeing this beautiful region. Industrial mechanical wind installations. Yes, these are industrial facilities, 180 metres high at the end of the blades, more than 1,500 tonnes of concrete at the foot of each wind turbine, a rotor diameter that exceeds 90 metres. These industrial giants stir the wind but also shred birds and bats. Let's mobilise against this threat by recording our opposition during the public inquiries. The public inquiry of Jouac, Les Trois Moulins, begins on the 10th of October and ends on the 10th of November. Let's mobilise. What barbed wire was for the soldiers on the battlefield of the Great War, wind turbines are for birds today. The north of Limousin, and in particular Jouac, is located in the central corridor of the Great Migration of the ash crane. Will its iconic call in spring and autumn still be audible tomorrow? Waders such as the white heron, the egret and curlew, just like the very rare black stork that flies over Jouac during its migration to Africa, all condemned by wind turbine blades. Bats are a true barometer of the depth and richness of biodiversity, particularly with our bocage, with hedges, lakes and ponds, old hollow trees, old barns, and other habitats. More than 23 species are listed in our sector. Many have become very rare in France and Europe, and all are threatened by collisions or turbulence with turbine blades. What is the point of saving the planet if we destroy local ecology and biodiversity? As Stefan Bern mentioned in his article of the 31st of May 2021, Madame Pomperly, wind turbines are a contradiction of ecology. Let's mobilise against this massacre and express our refusal to see biodiversity destroyed. Let's participate in the Jouac public inquiry. Even the local authorities of the Minister of Ecology express their concerns and mention the risk of a saturation of wind turbines in our region. From the Creuse through to the north of the Haute-Vienne, the south of the Indre and up to the Vienne, a curtain of blades are rising. The already existing wind power plants at Lussac-les-Églises, 6 wind turbines, La Basse Marche, 24 wind turbines, Azerable, 10 wind turbines, La Souterraine, 4 wind turbines, Chapelle-Ballou, 4 wind turbines. Soon, 15 turbines will be constructed at Tolly-Coulanges, and if we count all the projects, we will reach 100 turbines in the bocage area of the Limousin. It should be remembered that no local jobs have been created so far. All project leaders and project owners are foreign companies, and of course the blades and turbines are imported. Death wall for migratory birds is also a threat to the well-being of the local population. Let's remember the suffering of the residents of Eschefort in the Orne, 2 noisy wind turbines in the Orne. In 2021, wind turbine syndrome, noise nuisance, insomnia, tinnitus, strobe effects, tachycardia and other pathologies was recognised by a French court. The nearest wind turbines in this case were at 700 metres and 1,300 metres. The victims of wind turbine syndrome were compensated. Did you know that hostelry labels, for example Gîte de France in Indre, refuse to award their label to properties that are within 1,000 metres of a wind turbine? We need to ensure the region develops its potential for tourism. So many projects to create rental properties and other tourist facilities are destroyed by these industrial monsters. Tourism in the Limousin region is the only real creator of local jobs. What will be the impact on the valuation of our homes? Will there always be buyers for our houses in a saturated region of wind turbines? Probably not. The Administrative Court of Nantes recognises that the presence of wind turbines lowers the value of a dwelling. Help us to make our fears and concerns heard about these wind projects in Limousin, and in particular that of Juac currently underway. Express your refusal and sign the register on the site of the Haute-Vienne Prefecture. Let's mobilise. Our region is absolutely worth it.